All right. Well, I hope I'm live. I'm pretty sure I went live. I mean, it's been working all week. How's it going, everybody? Adam Cast here. Let me just pull up the feed so I can see super chats and see you guys chatting with me. It has been a crazy week. I have a lot to say about what's going on here, and oh my goodness, has it been insane. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about this week, but my goodness, I am tired. I'm tired. It's been a long week. I almost don't even care about these flies. Yeah, there's flies around here. That's kind of what you get for living with horses. It's kind of fun. I don't know if you noticed anything different about me. Nothing different. Maybe it's something behind me. Harry. He sees another dog. Harry. Hey, Harry. Hey. It's the guard dog. Anyway, oh my gosh. Let me talk about this week. Hello. It's the neighbor walking. Yeah. Good boy. That's just the neighbor walking their dog. Anyway, did I get a haircut? No. Come on, I got it up here. What did I do? I man bun. Yeah, I did. I got a gun. I told y'all I was gonna go get a gun, so I went and did that. Is that better? You feel Harry? Harry. Anyway. There, see? I got hair still. So to prove that I didn't get a haircut, don't want you assuming anything about me, because, it's all good. I got my hair still, but it's too hot. I got to put it back because it's just so hot. Anyway, how you guys doing this week? God, this week. This has been the craziest election ever. I can't show you the gun. Unfortunately, I can't show you the gun. It's not. It's against YouTube guidelines. But I did get it. I'm pretty excited, and I'm pretty stoked to have it. I like target shooting, so I'll probably be target shooting. I'm just gonna pull up. Let's see here. Oh man, so oh my gosh, this has been the most insane week, probably of 2020. We've got Biden, who's basically claiming that he's won. Trump saying he's basically claims that he's won. And though, then saying, it's all about counting every legal vote. And then, of course, Biden saying counting every vote, which is weird why they wouldn't agree with every legal vote, because a legal vote should be counted and illegal votes shouldn't be counted. And it seems like they're just right on target with that BS way of putting things. It's kind of annoying when you think about it. It's like, man, I just want to see who actually won the election. I got a lot of people. It's funny how the left side, the people that have voted for Biden, are like, cry more, or like, oh, you guys are all complaining, when for the past 4 years, all of them have been complaining about Russian collusion, and the election was stolen from Hillary, and voter fraud and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, when we're actually seeing legitimate voter fraud, it's a myth to them now. So that is ridiculous. I just think they're obviously hiding stuff. This morning, let me read this to you. This morning in Michigan, a county clerk came out saying how a glitch in tabulation software. So they had to cross-check between the the hand counted votes with the software that was supposed to be like running the ballots. Yeah, 6,000 votes that were supposed to go for Trump went for Biden instead. Now, that's a 12,000 vote swing, and that's in one county, okay? One county, all right? And they're saying 47 counties used this same software. 47 counties. So in one county, there was a 6,000 vote swing, and yet we're finding out now that 47 different counties could have used the same software. Like, how are we supposed to trust what is really going on and these votes that have come in? It's like, from what I'm seeing, it's we can't. They're claiming that Biden already won that state. Well, Biden already won it. Let's move on. No questions here. Please don't ask, and don't worry. You can trust that we're doing all of the the counting appropriately. Yeah, like in Philadelphia, when you kicked out all the GOP challengers that are supposed to sit there and legally be able to watch you count the votes, you kicked them out. And not only that, they were clapping whenever they booted one of them. They're like, yay, we got one of the competition out of here. And then we got the mailman who was caught going into Canada with ballots in his trunk. Straight up leaving the country with ballots that are actual people's votes. What's going on with that? How is this a thing? In Nevada, we have I forget her name. There's a woman who came out and said, "Yeah, I've been voting in person my entire life. I went to vote in person, and they told me my vote was already counted, that I already voted." What? How does that work? How does that make any sense? Oh, they're like, well, no, we looked at her signature and it looks like she voted in mail-in. It's like, oh, really? So they couldn't fake a signature or get an old woman to sign something, under false pretenses. One thing, all right, maybe. Two things, I mean, all right. But when we're seeing it all over the place, just nonstop, there's like, I don't get it. Then you have, Biden outperformed senators in swing states and underperformed in states that went fully to him. Like, how does that make any sense? How is the Senate maintaining or gaining seats? Or actually, I don't know if they've gained seats. I think the Senate stayed the same, but the House, the GOP has gained seats, and yet Biden's winning. I don't know. There's something way too fishy about this all. I don't know if you've heard. So there's rumors about this watermark thing, right? Let me pull this up. I'm going to read it to you. I'm not going to switch cameras. I'm just going to read things to you guys because it's too frustrating. I'm not in my studio. And I'm just kind of, sitting here just talking to you guys as I've got all this stuff. So I've got all my stuff. I just want to open this one page. Bear with me for a second. This is from, here it is. Okay, so this is the website. This is a government website. All right, this is from the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency. They're the ones that protect election integrity. Okay, these are the safeguards that they put forward. All right, and it's for mail-in voting specifically. Now, all the way at the bottom of this page, it says ballot watermarks. Some ballots have watermarks indicating the ballot is authentic. Watermarks are specific to each election and confirm that the ballot was printed by an approved printing agency. Okay, so, and what that is, ballots can be, anyone can print a ballot and send it in, but it has to go through a specific company that prints official ballots to get the watermark. So people are saying like this could be a thing. I'm not going to tell you who it was, but I got a call from a prominent person, all right, who's connected in the GOP this morning, and they said, look, Adam, I know it's rumors going around about this watermark thing. Someone told me that it's true. Now, I don't know if it's true or not. I trust this person, very, very prominent. So I don't know. But listen to this. This is from 2018, okay? This is from the Department of Homeland Security government website, okay? Secretary of Homeland Security Christian Nielsen releases a statement following today on President Donald J. Trump's executive order imposing certain sanctions in the event of foreign interference in a United States election. Listen to this. Today's executive order demonstrates the administration's continued commitment to secure our nation's election infrastructure. As I said on numerous occasions, election security is national security, and any attempt to interfere in our democratic institutions is unacceptable. By mandating the imposition of sanctions against any individual or entity that seeks to interfere with our elections, we are sending a clear signal that the U.S. government will not tolerate interference of any kind and will use every tool at its disposal to protect our democratic process. All right, now this is back in 2018, so 2 years ago. All right, and he's been talking all year about fraud, election fraud, and now we're hearing all these rumors that it's a sting. Like they like knew that this was going to happen and almost set the Democrats up to like, you know what, go ahead, do it because we've got protections in place to take care of this. Wow, these flies are getting ridiculous today. Yeah, but I mean, my goodness. So we see that Trump has done better than ever than any Republican in almost every minority community, the Latinos, the Black Americans, literally every single minority community. He's just done less in, I guess, white males. Well, I certainly didn't vote for him last time, and I did this time. And I'll tell you what, that felt really amazing. But yeah, I'm seeing so many people that are giving up, telling me to concede, telling me my vote was wasted. This is the biggest thing. That anyone that says my vote was wasted, they don't understand me at all. Nor do they understand what being an American is. The fact that I voted, period, is vindication. It's glorifying me. I loved that I was able to vote. Now I could be super critical. I'm a part of it. I put my ballot out there. All right. Now I don't actually know if Arizona, they are not letting me know if my ballot was counted. I talked to Arizona officials. They said they won't know for 2 weeks. 2 weeks? What? How is it going to take 2 weeks? That doesn't make any sense. Mail-in ballots, you could tell them if their vote went through. Now, what I find really interesting is, there's the book that you can go through and see who is, as you. Oh my gosh, did I lose you all? Did I lose you? Anyway, I don't know if I did or not. I hope you guys are all still with me, but I saw my sister's name in the booklet right above mine. Now she's married, she lives in another state, but her name was there. So I hit her up. I was like, you know what? You should check to see if you voted here in Arizona. Voted, to see if they counted your vote. Because wouldn't that be something if anyone who didn't vote suddenly is a Biden voter? Now, obviously, I'm just making crazy assumptions at this point. But for Biden to outperform Obama, I mean, both of them are setting records. This is like an insane year. But when we're finding out that dead people have been voting for Biden, what? People born in 1800, 1900 are voting for Biden? What? So I don't know. I apologize if the video is a little laggy. I'm not in my studio. I am sitting in my backyard of my Arizona residence, and it's beautiful here. I love it. It's really cloudy today. I guess it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but that's all right. I'm here. I wanna find a gun range to practice and learn how to shoot my new rifle that I got. This is it right here. This is let's see if I can turn that around. It's not anything powerful. It's just it's a Ruger 1022. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. Let me see if this works. Oh, I don't know why it's not. Oh, I can't. I'm not allowed to. Per YouTube laws, I can't hold it up. But there it is. I'm really excited about it. So anyway, where was I? Man, the voting. I think Arizona's going to take it. I think he's going to take Georgia anyway. I think he's going to take North Carolina. I think it's going to go to the Supreme Court, and I think he's gonna win still. Yeah. Okay. So I guess so. All right. So you can hear the audio. All right. That's good. Sorry about the stream health, if you will, because I am just out here and no one's here. I mean, my mom's actually watching my show, so that might actually be causing some sort of interference, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I got a Ruger 1022. I love it. It's something to start with. I like target shooting. It'll help me, just get into it. And 22 is really cheap. So yeah, I'd love to start. And then I mean, it's only the beginning. So I really like it. I think it's a sweet rifle. There's a bunch of conversion kits that I can get for it to make it if I change the look of it. But I really like it. It's got a really beautiful wood grain that I really like a lot. So nice. A lot of chat is saying that they approve of my choice of a first gun, and yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. So hopefully I'm back. I know I'm getting an error from YouTube. Um, I don't know if I'm still live. It's completely frozen. I don't know. Whatever. So listen, I'm gonna find a gun range and shoot this weekend. I'd really like to, get some shots in. I gotta find some ammo. I guess I didn't realize, but ammo is sold out everywhere. They're limited. You can only buy a set amount from any one place, and that's if you buy a gun also. So it's pretty crazy. Um, Man, it's nuts. So I gotta get a scope. I gotta get a scope for my gun because I got more of a rifle. I like target shooting, so that's kind of what I got my gun for. Just to kind of learn how to use a scope, how to judge distances, to change the scope and whatnot, and really just get comfortable using a gun. And honestly, if the world goes to crap, I could probably hunt small game with it. That's really what I wanted. Something that's it's not for self-defense. Honestly, I don't. I hope I never have to use a gun for self-defense. I don't think. I don't know. I think that's a lot of people just assume that's why people are getting guns, just for self-defense, and there's probably some truth in that. But that's not really why I got a gun. I wanted to get a gun. Number one, because it's my damn right as an American. Like, I'm allowed, and I like to shoot. I've shot multiple guns in my life. I've been at a couple different ranges. I've actually been hunting. If you didn't know that about me, but I enjoy it. I like shooting guns. I really like distant target shooting. So this is kind of it's kind of like a nice solid base for my first gun, and then I'll get more probably as the years go on. I mean, I think Trump's gonna win. Now, Biden claims that he's going to ban a bunch of things. He's going to crack down on gun laws and whatnot. And I don't think he's going to be able to. I'm not saying he's going to win. I believe Trump's going to win. But even if Biden did win, he doesn't have the Senate. And he's losing power in the House. So he's going to sit there and twiddle his fingers, or rather, whatever, Kamala will take over and she'll twiddle her fingers trying to make things done, and they won't get anything done. So it's pretty crazy. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm starting a company tomorrow. Officially starting my coffee company. It's called Crigler Coffee. I'm really excited about it. It's really, really good coffee. I've been drinking it for the past month, basically, trying different beans and whatnot, seeing which one is my favorite, and really good. So I'm starting my own coffee. It's fair trade coffee. Um, from multiple different countries that have really good beans, tried and true, and I'm really excited about it. So Crigler Coffee, I'm going to start a business tomorrow. Uh, Pretty cool. So I'm definitely going to have a bag of coffee behind me on my shelf in my studio when I get back. Probably next week sometime. I don't have an exact date. I thought I was going to have to wait because there was a delay on my background check, but they hit me up today. And They said, "Yep, it went through. Cool, you're good to go. Come in and pick out a gun." And I was like, "All right, I did." So so I picked up this Ruger 1022, and yeah, it's really sweet. Pretty happy about that. So man, but this voter, I keep doing these spot polls on Twitter. Who do you think's going to win? And over the past 4 days, it was 80-20. Then about 2 days ago, it was 75-25. Today, it's about 72-28. So the scale is slowly sliding to Biden. But I'll tell you what, I still think he's going to win. I think Trump's going to win. I think he won it already. I think the Democrats are cheating. Straight up, I think I've seen enough weird red flags, discrepancies to account for some sort of fraud. They've even Nadler said that there's voter paper ballots, mail-in paper ballots are full of fraud, super easy to commit fraud, and William Barr in September, the beginning of September, was saying we've never had this amount of fraud, or this amount of mail-in ballots to create such fraud. Now, what I keep seeing is it's up to these mailmen who, these mail workers that simply are deciding, oh, I don't like Trump, throw away these Trump ballots. That's not an official system. They're government employees, but that's not their job. That's not secured. We've got that mail guy who was driving to Canada and had ballots in his trunk. We had up in Maricopa County here in Arizona, they found Trump ballots just on some guy's farm. Found them under a rock. He's like, what are these Trump ballots? So they're finding all these ballots everywhere. And they're always Trump. And all these dumps, as they're calling them, like the ballot dumps, 100% for Biden. Every single one of them is for Biden. How is that even possible? It's not. It's statistically impossible. It doesn't make any sense. And Trump's bringing it to court. Trump's gonna. Tim Pool called something out the other day. I'm just gonna read it verbatim because I don't want to give you anything but exactly what he said. And I think he called it right. This was on Wednesday. Okay, so this was Wednesday. He said, "My current thoughts, media is going to call it for Biden. They practically have. Fox called it for Arizona when Arizona's one of the final states, still not counted. So how they called it for him, I have no idea. I think he's going to win it by one vote. No, I'm just kidding. Second, Trump files lawsuits and wins, which he's filed the lawsuits. Next 4 years, Trump stole the election. That's what they're going to say. I think that's the case. I think that's what's going to happen. I think supposedly Biden is planning on a acceptance speech tonight of some sort, even though he hasn't won. They haven't finished counting. It's just they just want it to just go away. Stop fighting. Just stop fighting. We won. That's the attitude that all of them have. When there's clear red flags that we just want investigated. Why are you not letting us in to watch you count? Why are there dead people voting for Biden? Why? We want to know why. Look, if Biden wins, okay, fine. Sure. But there's way too many discrepancies. It doesn't make any sense. None of that makes sense. And we're not even allowed to go look and see and follow it ourselves. So all this stuff is just getting way too out of hand. It's ridiculous. I can't fathom Biden winning as many votes as he has and still losing seats in the House in swing states and not gaining them in fully blue states that are supposed to be his. Do you know in California, in Oakland, a Republican, I'm not sure what seat he was going for, but he lost by 100 votes. All right, and he conceded. He was like, well, that's the votes. We don't have to do a recount, I see. Well, they had to go back. And because of a glitch, another computer glitch. Oh, look, he won by 1,000 votes. So the Republican candidate lost, conceded, And then sorry, there was a glitch in our computer system. You actually won by 1,000 votes. That sounds familiar, right? Like the 6,000 votes in Michigan, that were supposed to go to Trump, but your glitch went to Biden, and then it's in like how many? 47 different counties. Yeah, 47 different counties. How is that? How is that possible? You know who owns that software? This is unfounded yet. Supposedly, from what I've seen, Nancy Pelosi has a stake in the software. Hasn't been proven yet. All right, and a lot of people are man, the conspiracies that are going right now. Sharpie Gate. Let me address Sharpie Gate real quick, because I'm in Arizona, okay, and I didn't use a ballpoint pen. They gave me a marker that had a felt tip. It wasn't a Sharpie label, but it was the same as a Sharpie. You know, like a felt tip marker-esque. And I called the Arizona officials. I was pissed at first because I thought that my vote wouldn't count. And I didn't fly all this way for my vote to not count. So I'm talking to these Arizona officials. It was actually a very sweet lady that I spoke to. And she was like, yeah, I'm hearing all this stuff about Sharpies, and we don't give Sharpies out. We give out a black felt pen. That's probably what I used. That's what she said. This is probably what you used, black felt pen. And they're fine to use. Okay. All right, good. I wish I could check to see if my ballot was valid, if they were able to use my ballot, because there's no proving if it was used or not. I don't know. I can't check. I've checked every day since the 4th. Whatever, 2 days, but I've checked. I want to see. And someone actually just randomly asked, did it bleed through? It didn't bleed through, because I had to flip over to vote for the different propositions that they're voting on here, which I did research. But that's not what I'm talking about. It's just, I want to say, it's like, it doesn't seem like anything... any foul play with this Sharpie thing, because I used a black felt tip marker. I actually looked them up, and they're specific voting markers is what they call them. You can buy specific ones. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. All this stuff is coming out. I mean, Trump is taking it to the courts. It's probably going to go to the Supreme Court, and there's so many red flags and so much uncertainty. That's really the thing. We just want to be certain. Now, I say we. Well, obviously I'm a Trump supporter and I would like him to win. But if he loses legitimately, okay. But how do I know that? There's no proof of it. I want the proof. I want the lawyers and the challengers to be in there and see it for themselves. Not this, get out of here, we're going to do our own thing, and you're going to trust that we're counting these votes appropriately. Like, no, I'm not going to trust you. You've been bitching for 4 years about Russia collusion, only to have it proven false, and now to tell me, no, there's no voter fraud, you got to just believe us? Like, get out of here. I'm not going to deal with that. Is that was that my mom in the background? I see everyone is going nuts about my mom in the window. Mom, come out here. Come on out. Yes. Come join me. I'm gonna get my mom to come out and say hi to you guys.
What?
Come join me for a little bit.
Oh, impromptu. Where am I?
I don't know. Well, we'll see. It's like a delay. So, this is my mom.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Mom. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm making Ethiopian beans.
Oh my God, it smells so
Smell
good.
It? I don't think I turned the oven off, actually.
That smells so good.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the show. This
Thank
is
you. It's cool to be here.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of impromptu, right? It's not really how I normally do it, but cool. This is fun.
I thought you called me out because I put a big Trump 2020 thing in the window.
Did you?
Yes.
Is that what it said? It said Trump 2020?
Yes. I don't know if anybody saw that, but that's why I thought you called me out here.
No. I
actually thought you were going to be mad at me.
I saw the chat going nuts.
Did they
And,
say something about that?
Yeah, everyone was like, based mom, Crigler
Oh,
mom.
yeah. Yeah, because I was back there like this, going like this. Trump 2020.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I don't know if you knew about this, but when I was flying here to vote on Monday, we were on the same flight.
Yeah, that was
We
wild,
didn't even
man.
plan it.
No.
She was flying back from Chicago, and I flew just because I was flying from the East Coast to the West Coast. We both flew through Dallas, ended up on the same flight. Oh,
Yeah, that was like kismet.
Is that crazy?
The stars aligned for Adam and Mom. But yeah, it was funny, Adam, because you told me at noon that you're like, I'm getting on a flight. I'm coming out to vote. I'm like, what? And I was still in Chicago. We never even bothered to ask each other about layovers or anything.
No.
So
well, I just booked the ticket.
I know, but
I'm just gonna book the ticket.
I know it didn't even occur to us that we might be landing in the same spot. Tucson's not a big place, So anyway, that was funny.
All right, so let me. I'm gonna change the subject real quick. You were always a Democrat, right?
I was.
You were a Democrat your whole life.
Yes.
Now, you were also a really big fan of Timcast IRL when I was on the show. Anyway,
I watched every episode.
You watched
from
every
the
episode?
first episode till the last episode, where there were 80,000 viewers in one.
Well, that wasn't the last episode. That was my last episode.
Yes, the last episode that you were on the Timcast IRL. Is what I'm referring to. Yes. Every episode.
So, I mean, as you said, you were a Democrat your whole life. What changed?
Well, Adam, you had a big influence on me. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's part one.
Yeah.
Then I had a friend in Colorado that I had met that I began a friendship with. He kind of had a lot of similar opinions that you did. And I did some fact checking and started really just immersing myself in this stuff. And I really didn't know what the hell I was doing, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I was a hippie artist, supposed to be liberal.
You are still.
Well,
don't get yourself
confused.
confused.
But I thought joining, like I told you this, joining the conservative ranks meant I was going to join some stodgy, pudgy, fat, old, white-haired men. GOP, the good old party. I mean, just the whole thing is like kind of like this.
Yeah.
But I found out.
Felt like.
Yeah. But like you, I found out I was really wrong about it, and these are true patriots, and it's what we really stand for as Americans, and the true values. And I found myself being very in love with America.
Awesome.
You know what I mean?
It's awesome.
So you had a part of that.
Yeah. Woo!
Yes, you did, Adam.
That feels good.
Yeah, you did. A huge part of it, actually. And I got to go turn off the
oven. All right, cool.
I'll be right back.
Come back when
I'll
you're
come
done.
back.
So that's cool. So that's I see a lot of people in chat. Thanks everybody. Yeah, my mom's awesome. She's a blast. She still is a hippie artist. You should see her artwork. My goodness, she's actually designing the label of Crigler coffee. Really excited about that because it's coming soon. But yeah, it's yeah.
Okay.
Come back.
All right.
Yeah, it's cool that you really don't. They've really made the Republican Party like the bad man, like they're trying to take all your rights, or I don't even know. Like I can't even really pinpoint it in words. Like what it was. It was just this general subtle. I don't want to be that person. I'd rather be a Democrat because it feels like that's like the righteous party. But what I found out, it's the virtue signaling party.
For sure.
And that's how they get you. They think they get you to think like this is the virtuous, the right side of things, when it's like, well, I mean, and in reality, I'm not actually a Republican or Democrat.
That's okay.
I mean, I have liberal values too. There's certain things that I lean more left on. But, it's like I was completely wrong about what being a conservative is, and Republicans tend to be the conservative side. And it's like, I am more conservative. I do see the power of family values and, the nuclear family and maintaining traditional values of how humans have lived for hundreds and hundreds of years, thousands and thousands of years. And it's like the ancient Egyptians were supposedly the peak of human civilization until now. I mean, that could be argued, whatever, but they had a balance between masculine and feminine, and it's like they worked it out well. Like, I don't understand how we have to be so divided. Like, we really need to bring it all back together, and I don't like this left and right thing. That whole, we need to realize that we're all just back together, and that's what we need.
For sure, Adam. Like the division has gotten so out of hand. Candace Owens, who I really admire tremendously.
Shout out to Candace Owens.
She has said that, look, this feminist movement has sort of destroyed things, and then we don't know. Look, I'm a big proponent of gay and trans and everybody, but we also have to remember that there's some value in having a dad and a mom and in the household, and having a family unit. And we don't want to get into the welfare system, of course, but I absolutely,
that's part of it, though.
Yeah, it sure is. But I absolutely agree with you that there's if people did the work and they really looked at what the conservative movement was all about, I think they'd find that they actually could embrace it more.
Agreed.
You know?
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Well, I know it was.
I saw what being a conservative was, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with any of this stuff.
No.
Yeah,
and what happened to you really kind of snowballed on me, which was kind of cool. You're my son, and it was really awesome that you were able to really be instrumental in me learning something. I was so glued to you. The first Timcast IRL.
Yeah.
When you and Tim were together, and I watched every show, and I started expanding like my understanding of politics. I've been really numb. Admittedly, and embarrassingly.
Most people are.
I know.
Because you know what? Life's not easy to handle, let alone
For sure.
getting political and understanding the entire spectrum of what the truth of everything, like weeding out the truth with all the political lies, because all politicians lie. Like, all of them do. They try to be like, that person lied. No, that person lied. All of them do. All of them lie. The severity changes, but whatever. You got it. So most people, they're too busy trying to pay the bills. They're too busy worrying about,
No, that's for sure.
having to put their
Yeah.
pet down, or, like take care of their family member, or, anything. Life can throw curveballs at you all the time, let alone trying to understand all of the political realm. Like, I've been doing nothing but learning about politics all year round, and I feel like now I have a fairly solid grasp of what's going on in politics. And that's from doing this every day for 8 months.
Months and months.
8 months, straight.
Yeah, for sure.
So it takes a long time to really get a hang of what it is.
Well,
so.
and then you add to it, talking about the people that don't have the time to really research like you and I have, you add to it, the media that just influences these people that, they sit down, they're feeding their kids, they turn on CNN, and bam, they have this message sent to them, and people think still CNN is sort of middle of the spectrum, but in fact it's absolutely not.
No,
and it's sending these messages to people, and they're just like sucking it in, and they're taking it as face value, and that's very dangerous.
Yes, it is.
Plus we have the addition of social media, Facebook, Twitter, and throwing all this leftist stuff at them.
Not to mention the censorship of
Exactly.
getting rid of anything
Correct.
that isn't their
That's right.
narrative.
They don't even see that stuff.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So the combination of that stuff is like, I mean, I get why people are kind of ignorant to it.
Yep.
Yep,
exactly.
So, anyway.
That's it. You're
But
absolutely right.
I have to just say this because I haven't said it, and I've told you already. I'm very proud that you came out to vote. I mean, you're my son. I love you, and that was
Thanks, Mom.
like really heart touching that you just got on a freaking plane and bam, you were here in
Well, I was really
6 hours, 8 hours.
I mean, the first thing I did was when I got to Maryland was register to vote.
Right.
There.
I know. I
It was
remember.
the first thing I did. I was like, all right. I was, I it could have been Jersey, but I knew we were going to be moving, and it was before the cutoff date, which was 21 days before the election. So I didn't, I didn't hesitate. I just went and did it, and just was waiting for a response and never got a response back. Watch I find out that I've somehow voted for Biden in Maryland or some craziness.
Oh, no kidding.
You know what I mean?
Can I ask you, when you registered,
Mhm.
did you register as a Republican?
I didn't. I registered as an independent.
Okay.
Because
all
I
right.
didn't want to risk it. There was stories about how the number on the outside of on a closed ballot, mail-in ballot, you could see whether it's Democrat or Republican. There's a D or an R in the numbers.
Oh my goodness.
So people could actually tell without opening the ballot on the outside whether it's for a Republican, or like if you're registered Democratic or a Republican. It's like, what? And then we bring up how we were talking about. I was saying this earlier about you can get a mail worker that's biased that just looks for any Trump ballot and burns it. How do you know?
You don't know.
I think every single person that voted for Trump needs to check if their vote counted and if it was counted in the right direction. Because we don't know.
Well, like you and I were talking about in the car after
Yeah.
we got your gun. Yeah, it's a very attractive, nice, very nice gun. I've actually seen it. But you and I were talking in the car on the way home that you really don't know if somebody's taking loads of ballots that they see are voted for somebody against who they've been told
Yep.
is not the fan, and dumping them in the trash.
Yep.
Or giving them to people. I mean, and also I absolutely agree that, and I feel strongly about this. We should have an election that is in person only.
I agree with that.
And I'm
100%.
sorry, I know COVID happened, but it was kind of convenient to put this mail-in thing out there, which is fraught with problems. I mean, the propensity for this to go sideways was right there at the beginning, and
Yep.
everyone saw it. Trump saw it.
Yep.
So I really believe
For
that
years.
Yes.
I mean, he did an executive order in 2018, basically preparing. I think he prepared for
What
this.
was that order? I don't remember that order.
Look at this right here. This is just read that first little bit.
All right. Secretary of Homeland Security Kirstjen M. Nielsen released the following statement today on President Donald J. Trump's executive order imposing certain sanctions in the event of foreign interference in a United States election.
You don't need to read the whole thing.
I don't, but that's
because it's essentially it doesn't just say
it's
it
self-explanatory.
says foreign interference
Yeah,
there, but
yeah.
then in the actual executive order it says anyone.
I can totally
Anyone who interferes
I can totally interpret
is part
that.
of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because then you think about it, like if they don't have watermarks, and they just have any old ballots, anyone can print ballots and send them in.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's got to be a way to validate that they're actually real ballots.
And you don't have to do that. There's no like validation process with this kind of stuff. So how are we supposed to believe that they're accurate or they're legitimate votes?
Well,
I don't.
You don't. I don't either, Adam. And this is why so many people, it's mostly the GOP, obviously, but even Pennsylvania, the Democrats there said, yeah, we got to stop this.
Mm-hmm.
They knew, I think someone had some, integrity about it.
Yep.
And said, this has got to be a transparent, and it's not been.
Nope.
There's a lot of stuff we don't know. The American people are scared. I mean, they just, me personally, I am not comfortable with this. I feel like there's been fraud.
I agree.
I feel like there's been collusion. I don't think it's been, I don't think we've had an accurate and honest election. And as an American, I'm freaked out about that.
I agree with you. You have every right to be freaked out about it.
But you feel the same way.
Absolutely. We deserve to have transparency.
Yeah.
We deserve to know how they're being voted. They're kicking out people that are on the GOP side.
Right.
And keeping the Democrat counters. Like, what? They're wearing Biden garb when they were wearing Biden garb
I couldn't believe
in the
that.
polling
Yeah,
stations.
I couldn't
like,
believe that.
You're not. That's illegal.
Yeah, like
you're not
like
allowed
cheering,
to do that.
cheering while they're wearing their Biden masks.
It's just there's too many red flags. Way too many red flags.
Yes, as they say, is one duck quacks, you kind of go, okay. If two ducks quack, well, three ducks quack, you got to pay attention, right?
The ducks are a quacking. If you, I've never actually heard that.
I think I just made it up. Actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard it either.
Okay. Well, they're a quacking.
But yeah, ducks are a quacking.
So yeah, how was your day?
My day was good. I worked, and then I came to get you at the gun store.
Yeah.
And then we talked politics like we've done every day for, I think, 6 months now.
I got a gun. I'm pretty excited about it.
It's a very beautiful gun.
You want a gun, right? You said you were
I
thinking
do.
about getting a gun?
I am going to get something for protection. I'm by myself, actually, and it's, I don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, honestly, and
True.
it's, there may be some, mayhem happening.
Yeah, there's someone actually said, I'm glad you were able to find a gun. And
Oh,
actually,
are they hard to find?
I didn't think so. Well, but I was talking to the guys at the gun shop,
Yeah.
and they were saying record numbers.
Oh, of purchases.
Every single month of 2020, they broke records
Yeah.
on
yeah.
gun sales.
In just your shop that you bought? Or
I can assume it's everywhere.
yeah, well, I think gun sales. I don't know. The last number I heard it was like up 40% year to year.
It's crazy.
That's huge.
It's crazy amount.
So, but you know, people
They had
are.
a lot of, but they had mad guns at this place.
You know, I have to say this. I looked at that map, and you know, we're talking about per capita people like in California. I know there's a lot there. We know there's a lot in New York. We know there's a lot in Connecticut. But if you look at the map as it is today, right now, without the undecideds, it is almost all red.
That's true.
And that makes me really proud.
Nice, me too.
So I don't know. I know there's fewer people in Idaho and Montana.
Hey,
and
we're
stuff.
gonna win Arizona
I just feel it.
by 2 votes.
Yours and mine. I know.
But wouldn't that be crazy?
Oh, we gotta say it.
Wouldn't that be crazy though? If Arizona was just like 2 votes?
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
That would be nuts.
I think Biden might call for a recall though, if it were 2 votes.
Sure. Or they might be like, well, okay, don't try looking more. Don't look any closer. Honestly, I feel like they don't want us looking closely.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Well, that's the thing they said about I can't remember where it was, but if there's no reason to appeal, or there's no reason to investigate voter fraud, and for Trump to go to all this extent, I think there's 8 lawyers doing it at this point, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how many.
There's quite a few. He wouldn't be doing this if there if something didn't smell bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
well, of course, the Democrats are like, oh, how dare he? Of course he's going to try to fight this. Of course he's suing the states that he's losing in. It's like,
right.
Well, no, he's just 2, the ones that are seemingly fraudulent.
Well, it's Michigan and Pennsylvania, right?
Well, Wisconsin and Michigan.
Wisconsin and Michigan.
But
okay.
I think Pennsylvania and Georgia is also opening investigations as well.
For sure.
And Nevada.
And he should. And honestly,
I think he should too.
And
Absolutely.
even in Georgia and Arizona. I mean, Arizona's been a historically red state for the last 30 years.
Everyone I know is
so 25 years. Absolutely. So, you know, I realize that there's been, you know, with Mark Kelly coming into the Senate seat here.
And he won it.
I know.
Well, supposedly.
But here's the problem. I've lived here a long time, and Martha McSally, who was our senator, she was a little she wasn't very strong.
Terrible.
I didn't want to say it, Adam.
That's what I heard.
She
That's what I heard.
She was a little terrible.
I heard
she had
was
some
not
good
very
stuff. She had a good smile. She was very kind, but she was pretty terrible.
Great.
So she was not a great Republican candidate.
Okay.
So as an incumbent, she really had to get somebody crappy in the seat. And Mark Kelly had a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, he splattered ads. I mean, I couldn't get away from his ads.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know his ads by heart. Do you want me to recite one?
No.
No, I won't.
Don't even
but I
remember.
could. But the point is, it's historically been read, and I just don't think we're getting an accurate reading still.
Yeah, I agree.
He visited Arizona 7 times in the last...
Mark Kelly?
No, Trump.
Trump did.
Trump was here 12 times this year, 4 times in September.
Wow.
So, I mean, I'm sorry, October.
And people go to his rallies.
There were 90,000 people, 60,000 people.
See, this enthusiasm
I don't
for Trump
understand.
that is so obvious.
Yeah.
And then you watch a Biden rally, and it's like, where's the enthusiasm?
It's just not the
How
same.
the hell did he get more votes than
Yeah.
Obama? Than Trump? What? Come on.
Well, I think, the fact that they're uncovering as we go.
Significant voter fraud.
Well, you've been like researching this more during the day than I have.
I see it all the time.
But we've seen a couple of the same things.
Yep,
and
Project Veritas is doing some serious moves.
Okay.
They've caught actual...
What have they been doing?
So, they have postal workers coming to them saying, our postmaster general told us to stamp any ballot that came in as November 3rd because legally, if it comes in late...
So they backstamped it?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: when it comes to like a RICO, right, or a big scheme like this, how could, if the Dems really implemented this in some way to sabotage the election, how could they possibly think someone isn't going to come eventually? Look, remember Edward Snowden that worked for the NSA? He came out of there. He divulged really in private and highly confidential information.
Mm-hmm.
How did the Democrats think someone's not going to start a wave of suspicion?
It's already happening. People are already coming forward and doing exactly
I mean,
that.
I can see it, but
Yep.
I think it was foolhardy to think that if they're behind this in some way, or maybe they're not, maybe it's just, the left media, I don't know, but I just can't imagine that they don't think that somebody's going to be a whistleblower on this, if it's
Yep.
truly a real thing.
Well, there's already a bunch of people that are they're the ones that were there's a Democratic challenger, which is the people that are I say challenger. It's like they are the ones who are watching the vote counts,
Yeah,
and if they see something that is off, they challenge it,
right.
and then that gets put back in the beginning to make sure that or gets xed out. Like,
Right.
nope, this is wrong. So a Democrat challenger was noticing some faulty stuff, and he got kicked out of the counting system.
Wow, so he drinking the Kool-Aid.
Exactly.
Wow.
So this stuff is happening. We're seeing it all over the place. I mean, it's just there's just way too many of these red flags. I'm seeing them all over the place. I
You
mean, I'm doing nothing but reading the news, looking into everything that's happening, following all my different contacts that are also have all of their feelers out. I mean, I'm very in tune with what's going on with it, and there is just way too much fraud. I want whoever to win legitly.
Well,
Period.
even Trump said that.
I know.
He did that great.
With integrity.
Yes, he said, if it's Joe or me, let's do it right. And
Yeah,
let's
let's do it right.
honest.
Exactly. They're not doing it honest. And that drives me nuts.
It's funny, when we were in the car, you said, we need to have just a brand new election. Let's just scrap this one.
I was saying that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And
Let's just all go vote again. I'm down.
in person.
I'll fly back out here to do it.
I know you would. But in person, though.
Yeah, why not?
No mail-in, no absentee, no nothing.
Yep.
You want to vote, you get your butt down.
Yeah,
Take some time.
Masks work, right?
Hey,
Wear a mask.
Come
okay.
on. If Antifa can protest all together, hundreds of them in the street with no masks, or with masks, inches apart from each other, you can go get your butt down and vote. That's how I feel.
I agree, 100%.
I mean, it's got to be legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done a lot of research on this, Adam, and I appreciate you bringing this to these people because it's scary times and it's precarious, and we both agree we should know who the president is on election day.
Yep, I agree.
Historically, we have.
Yep, I know.
Anyway.
All right, let's see if there's anything else I wanted to talk about.
Do you want me to leave or stay?
You can hang out.
Okay.
There might be some super chats with questions for you.
Okay.
So you can hang out. Let's swap spots so I can.
Sure. Swap spots.
We have officially swapped spots. I just want to read some super chats. All right, let's see. Gerald Armstrong says Trump will win PA in the courts. I agree. I think so.
Yes.
The PA Supreme Court violated the Constitution by rewriting state election law.
Mhm.
It's true.
Yeah.
Actually, the state elections are not supposed to go to the PA Supreme Court. They're not allowed to actually get involved in
I
that.
didn't know that.
So yeah, I was reading a little bit about this. So
Yeah.
this has some validity here.
Yeah.
So thank you, Gerald. That's a good point. Fractal says, "Can you show guns on YouTube? There are plenty of gun channels. Demolition Ranch. What kind of gun did you get? Make and model." I can't show it live. Live on YouTube, you can get a strike. So I don't want to get a strike, but I did get a Ruger 1022 rifle. So just a nice starting gun. I'm pretty excited about it. Jay Siggy says 17 post 764. Look it up on your own. Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, I see. Yeah. All right, I'll check it out. Ricausa question. We need to find out who built the software if other states are using the software. My question exactly. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about
Well,
that.
yeah, we actually did talk
Are we
about
talking
this.
about the software for the election?
Correct.
The actual unit?
Yeah. The software that
Didn't we talk about some
was
of the
basically sending Trump voters to Biden, Trump votes to Biden votes, just switching them. We found 6,000, which is a 12,000 vote swing.
Yeah, that's huge. That's
a
huge.
huge
But
difference.
I think you also said that somebody, which will go unmentioned right now.
Nancy Pelosi, I said it.
Oh, you've said it?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know if I was allowed
No,
to
that's
say
fine.
it.
No,
Okay.
I mentioned it earlier, and it's like,
Yeah, you're
you know,
pretty much
we supposedly.
Isn't that a
Okay, I
conflict
haven't-
of interest?
Absolutely, but I haven't found verifying evidence of this. I've seen really sketchy stuff
Yeah.
that makes sense that it could, but
Yeah.
I haven't. So I just want to make it clear, I don't have definitive evidence that it is her software
Okay.
or that it's her company.
All right, so-
But I am looking into it, and as soon as I do know, I will absolutely be posting that out because that's crazy. Let's see. Errant Vice, what's good? Says, from my book, there's a radio program hosted by a wood elf named Adam called The Windy River, which talks about space politics, Terra first. Nice, Errant. Nice.
It should be called the River Windy.
The
River Windy.
The River Windy.
Well, because River
Well, that
Wind-
sounds
River
like
Wind.
that sounds like a river windy.
Well, that's exactly what I just said.
I know. Like then the name of the river is Windy.
Oh, I see. The River Windy.
Like, oh, what's that river called?
Let's go.
That's Windy.
Let's go raft down the River Windy.
You grab a sail and it's, it'll pull you up, pull you
go.
down. Let's see. Georgie says, back in 1946, when the USSR took over East EU, we did not fight. For me, the Democrats are becoming the same thing. The U.S. needs to fight with guns if necessary. Well, I don't know. I don't want to fight. I didn't get this gun to fight. I got it
I prefer not to fight.
Yeah, I got it just to be armed. It's my right as an American citizen. I like shooting guns. I like target shooting. That's what I'm going to be using it for mostly. And I could probably, shoot. I'm vegan. I know you're vegan. She's way more vegan than I am, but I would
just
hunt.
vegan.
I would hunt if the world, if it went that way. I'm capable, and that's what I got that for. Mr. Trainer Guy says, Joe Rogan says, hey man, welcome to the show. How are you? Guest says, thanks Joe. Great to be on here. I'm great. Joe, wow. Jamie, can we get a fact check on that one?
What?
I don't know. I'm just reading the super chats, all right? I'm just reading the super chats. Ian Hall, what's in the bag, Adam? Is it a pew pew boomstick?
Oh,
show us.
Ian Hall.
I want to show you, but I can't. But you can look it up. It's a Ruger 1022 Target. I think that's the specific name of it, but look it up. Let's see. Santa's Bowels says, I propose the death sentence administered by Adam's floppy donkey appendage of justice. Oh my god.
First of all, your name is amazing, and the floppy donkey appendage is.
Mom, stop talking about my floppy donkey appendage.
Okay, the whole thing
That's
is
that's way too much.
It's just very well. Thank you for the laugh. Santa's what was it?
Santa's bowels. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Anton says, I'd be less concerned with losing if the Dems weren't putting together purge lists and actively advocating violence against their opponents.
Oh,
I know.
No.
What is this?
Oh.
This is craziness.
My goodness.
Why? Why are they doing that? Like they truly think we're evil when they're just holding up a mirror. It's insane.
The Democrats have lost their minds.
You can say that again.
Oh.
No. You say it again.
The Democrats have lost their mind.
I agree. John Thomas says, look at Timcast's last story. 6,000 votes went to Dems in one county. 47 counties use the same software in that state. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Interesting.
47 counties use that same software. And 6,000. That's a 12,000 swing difference in one county. In one county. Trump, baby. Casey says, Civil War vets for Biden. Civil War vets, I know.
I know. It's so funny.
That's the craziness of what we're seeing
Aren't
here.
some of these voters like 140?
Yeah.
That you found?
1900?
Yeah.
Well, 120-year-olds. It's crazy. Smeb says, if Trump supporters don't take to the streets armed and ready to use, the leftists will steal the elections and no Republican will ever win again. People are getting too crazy with this stuff, though. I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't believe it.
Uprising of the Republican Party that is like somewhere out there ready to like pounce on people.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think that's
all
gonna
right.
happen.
I just got a super chat jump. Give me a second. I just lost where I was. Here we go. Commissar Rex says, "Great to have you here in this great state. Welcome. Thank you very much. I've actually been on and off living in Arizona for
long time.
12 years.
12, 14 years. Yeah.
14 years.
14 years.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, long time. So, yeah, this has been...
he comes back and hangs out for like a month.
My on and off
with Nishra.
life.
Yeah. And
I've lived here for a couple years, multiple times.
Yeah, oh yeah.
This has been my home base, though, for a long time.
Yeah.
Cyber Reset says, Michigan had a glitch in software for a 6K swing on Biden. Hand count, recount needed. Yep.
Yeah, that's what you were talking about.
Yep. Adam's mom says, I'm watching. My son knows how to fart. Someone actually super chatted for you.
Wait,
and it's accurate.
Her son knows how to fart, or my son knows how to fart?
This, I believe, there's an unsubstantiated rumor that this is Ivy Rippenham.
Oh, I love Ivy Rippenham.
You know who Ivy Rippenham is.
Of course that you do.
She's watched every show,
I've watched
so
every
she knows
show.
your super chats.
I know all you guys.
I can't confirm nor deny that this is Ivy Rippenham, but they tend to be based around things around me.
Yeah.
Inanimate objects most of the time.
I've noticed.
But, you know, centered around farts.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Farts are a cool subject.
Thank you. Aiden says, Adam, I love you, but 22 is cringe. Get an AR or an AK-47. I know 5.45 and 5.56 is going to be hard to find even after the ammo shortage. You think that I'm going to stop with one gun?
He thinks the ammos. He thinks the, what is it called?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Do you? Is that what you think? You think I'm just a one and done? No. This is the beginning. This is the first time. This shows the first gun. That's gonna be the one I pass to my son one day. I'd be like, here you go, sonny boy. Let's go shoot some targets. Anyway. I have plans. All right, I've got plans. William Triggerfinger Rufo says, Adam gives me hope. I've never seen a hippie turn into a Trump supporter. Well, thank you very much. Now you've seen two. And now you got two for the record there.
Trump 2020.
Thank William. Thank you. Caveman says, great gun. I only have the opportunity to shoot when I'm in America. Here in England, that's a no-go for guns. Yeah, it's an amazing place to be here in America.
Great to be in America.
Love America. These mailmen says, we're all corrupt as hell. Batgoat says, congrats on the cool rifle and coffee company. Make sure you do K-Cups for those
Crigler
of us
coffee.
who are chained to Keurig machines. Thanks. No, thanks.
Get a
Absolutely
reusable.
Not. You can actually get little reusable K-Cups that you can fill with your own coffee, Batgoat.
Very simple.
Just letting you know.
Simple, Batgoat.
Just letting you know. Bo Atkins says, 1022 is my favorite. Ammo Seek is a good place to look if you live in the free states that they will ship to you. This should cover 2 boxes of CCI mini mags. Search for 22 LR. Yep, that's the round that I'm using. So thank you very much, Bo. Appreciate that. I will get some 22 LR and shoot them. And thanks to you. Jedi Knight Anna Quinn Cringerocker says, going to Phoenix protest tomorrow, man? I would like to. I've been trying to get out there all week. I don't have a car. My car is on the East Coast now.
I could drive though tomorrow.
We do have a business meeting tomorrow because I'm starting a coffee company. So I'm also moving. So there's a lot of stuff. So and it's unfortunate that it's in Phoenix because I'm down in Tucson. So it's not necessarily really close for me. But I have been wanting to go. Carnell says, "Hey, vegan brother. Glad to see you in AZ. Sad you're not in Maryland. My long-awaited package I sent should be there when you get back.
Cool.
Hope you love it. Best of luck with the new business endeavors." Carnell. Thank you very much, Carnell. Appreciate that. I guess I've been saying Carnell, but the way that you wrote it there, I guess it's Carnell. So thank you very much, Carnell. I always appreciate that. Ian Hall says, "Hi, Adam's mom."
Hello, Ian Hall.
Nelly Sanchez says, "Are you staying in AZ or heading back to Tim? Also, is that gun bag behind you?" It is a gun bag behind me. There's a gun in here. I can't show you what it is, but it's a Ruger 1022. Very happy about it. Let's see. Adam's sleeves. The white part gets the print, huh? You Ray sis. Nice. That was kind of weak. Let me be honest. That was a little weak. You've done better. JT says, "Super chat is for Ma Crigler, Trump 2020." Thanks. Nice job.
Wait, who was that from?
That was from JT.
JT. Thank you. Thank you for super chatting.
Casey Shepard said, "Adam, if you're in the Phoenix area, I'd love to go shooting with you sometime if we can find time. I have some awesome exotic rifles from the World War era." Wow, that would be really cool. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it up to the Phoenix area, and if I do, it's going to go to the rally that's happening. So,
and to more
and I have family there, so that would go visit. Ethiopian Bean says, "Your mom is making me."
Making me?
Coffee beans?
Oh, he's an Ethiopian bean?
That's the name.
But is his name?
Do you not get it? Ethiopian Bean?
Well, of course I get it. Did I say
That's not actually their name.
Did I say I was making Ethiopian beans?
No.
But I'm making Ethiopian red beans.
Oh, are you?
Yes, red lentils.
So they're accurate.
This is so kismet. It's just like
well, they did that because
the stars
you're making.
aligned. I love you.
Mr. Squiggle said, tagged you on a new tweet a few minutes ago about software, by the way. Arizona, Nevada, and Georgia are 3 of the states affected. Looks like they're being investigated now.
See?
Really?
You knew that was coming.
Really?
And Trump predicted it in Pennsylvania, too.
What a surprise.
I knew it was going to happen in Nevada and Georgia also.
Patrick Nolan, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. PETA says, keep up the good work, Adam. I pray our president, USA, USA, USA. Rod says, what type of paper was your ballot? Glossy or standard sheets? It was not glossy.
No, mine wasn't either.
It was definitely standard.
Yeah, it was more like
standard
a matte.
Yeah, matte. Slightly thicker.
Right.
Patrick Nolan, thanks for that super chat. Abigail says, your mom is adorable.
Oh.
I agree. Big Dog, thank you for that super chat. Have Tome says, where can I buy your mom's artwork? Mom?
You can message me on Instagram and I will happily work with you, and I'm honored and thank you.
I know, but what is it?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't?
I'm so bad at
These
that.
are the moments that you need to
I
have
know.
this.
You called me out here when I was making Ethiopian beans.
I also told you to set up that Instagram just for this moment. Look, I got it. I'm gonna post up. I'll do a
please forgive me.
A thread on my YouTube channel in the community page. I'll do a post that just says, here you can check out my mom's artwork here, and I don't know if they can actually purchase any of your artwork yet.
Well, yeah, they can just instant message me on Instagram,
okay.
and if they're interested in something, I can either replicate it and kind of modify it for them, so it's unique to them. But absolutely interested. I would love to work with you. Adam's working with me now on the coffee logo.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, here it is. It's Robin _Skoglund, SKOGLUND _artist_. Yeah.
I don't know why I put that last underscore there, by the way. I think it was an accident, but
that's all right.
Anyway, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I look forward to talking to you.
Very nice, very nice. Let's see. Ben Schwen.
Oh, that's a great name.
It's a fun name. Fun to say. Say it.
Ben Schwen.
Isn't that good?
Ben Schwen. Yeah.
Just flows out.
Kind of rolls.
If you or your mom ever come up through Utah, you got a place to stay. I've got a huge backyard with fire pit and a garden. Also am a musician. Check out my band, Sober Down, on all platforms.
Oh my gosh. Music at a fire pit?
Sounds dope. Thanks, Ben. Right on. Golden Challenger says, all this stuff is just a poo show. Glad you have an actual opinion. Everything Tim said today was fence-sitting garbage. Lost so much respect for him. Well, I mean, he stays impartial because that's what he is. He is that news. He wants to give the news on the most impartial way possible. And honestly, I commend him for it. And you should too. He's probably the best source of news on the internet. And he tries to keep it unbiased. That's why he's proudly, admittedly, a fence sitter, because someone needs to do that. I'm definitely not. I'm absolutely strong in my convictions, and I pick a side, and I proudly stand on that. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. Don't hold it against Tim though.
Good observation though. And
172 says, we are American first, regardless of party affiliation. Boom! Absolutely, absolutely. Benjamin the Rogue says, being liberal and conservative are natural parts of our life cycles. It's about temperament. A young seek novelty, and old seek stability. Politicians have tricked us into thinking it's about policy. She nailed it.
Very good.
NYBSFP says, pollsters weaponize party affiliation data. Everyone should think about deregistering from a party. That's why I went independent.
That's a really good thought, actually, that he brings up.
Yep.
Because you're already kind of pre-labeled.
Yeah, exactly.
And I changed my affiliation for the first time ever in April.
Yeah.
Like, I was proud to do that, but I kind of had a target on my back a little bit, I think.
See, like, I'm independent because I don't want anyone to even know what I am. Like, I'm going to vote whoever I want to vote for. Like, don't label me at all. I'm American.
Right.
Period. I wish that was an option.
Yeah.
Democrat, Republican, American. Boom. That's what I'd put. So we should all.
Maybe you should suggest that.
Well, if I ever run, I'm going to run as just simply an American.
There should be the American Party.
No joke. That'll be my. That'll be where I run at. The doctor says Sidney Powell has enough evidence to go about scorecard and hammer research that if you don't know, Lou Dobbs had her on. Oh, I'll check that
I
out.
will too.
NY again says, even if it's not organized, the human error factor after years of fear-mongering and propaganda will add up.
Oh my gosh, that's
Absolutely.
so true.
Yep. Bark says, Adam's mom, what is your experience like when Al Gore and George Bush had that contested election?
Oh, yes, 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 I remember this. And I will tell you that I was a very big Al Gore fan at the time,
Mm-hmm.
even post all of that with his climate experience and how he was such an advocate, for the climate, and everything he wrote in his book was proved wrong, actually. But the truth is that I've been a long time liberal, but I've been an empty liberal. That's how I kind of coined
Empty
myself.
liberal. I
Yeah,
like
because
that.
I labeled myself this because I'm an artist. I'm kind of a hippie. I never wear a purse. I don't wear makeup. I'm kind of, I'm not this, I'm kind of not the status quo, so to speak. And so I was a staunch supporter of Gore, and, um, I didn't like that whole thing. I wasn't especially happy with the money we had to spend for 30 days of litigation for all that when that happened,
Yeah.
which sucked because we all pay for this.
Well, that was over one county.
Yes,
or
it was.
or something,
Oh
right?
yeah,
In
it was
Florida.
ridiculous. It drug on.
Imagine what's about to go down.
It's going to be an S show.
It's going to be a nightmare.
But thank you for asking, and that's kind of my experience with it. I was a complete Gore supporter. Disappointed the way it came out, obviously.
Yeah. Some super chat says, it's our segment, read us. Okay. Dallas
Done.
says, massive software malfunction in 57 counties in Michigan.
Already, look at that.
Yep, 57.
And growing.
Will work in Trump's favor. Huge deal. Look into it, bro. 30 states may have used the same... 30 states?
30 states now. Wow. Where is he getting that?
Wow.
I'd like to know.
Well, I mean, I'm seeing that all over the place.
But it would be interesting to know.
It was from the GOP office in Michigan.
I wonder
that first came out with it.
CNN will actually report anything on this.
No.
Anything.
No. Kevin, thanks for that super chat. Look Down says Trump does 50,000 rallies and Biden does 30 people.
Right.
At his rallies. And I'm supposed to believe that he got more votes than Trump?
It is absolutely
or
nonsense.
Than any other presidential candidate in history?
It doesn't make any sense.
No, I don't believe that. Hydro says, has your mom seen the new Project Veritas videos? I don't know if there's anything new other than the ones that we talked about earlier.
I've seen ones like as of a month ago.
No, like yesterday.
No.
I told you about them though.
Yeah, you did. We talked about it, but I haven't seen them.
Josh and Jesus says, you gotta have mom on a guest more often, especially since she's apparently only like 10 years older than you. No.
Actually, I had Adam when I was 8, so you're wrong by 2 years.
Oh gosh.
I'm just kidding.
That's so bad.
It's a joke.
I know. It's still gross to think about.
I had you when I was 16. How's that better?
No. Why don't you just tell him the truth?
I'm not 10 years older than him, or younger. Older than him.
No, she was in her 20s. So.
Yes.
But thanks for that. RJ says all the Democrats would have to do their billions is create 51 teams, 50 states plus DC. Every team has one job: rig the election in its own state. Yeah, maybe. NY again says they only needed to motivate the millions of humans touching the election to cheat. Race, COVID, fear, not centralize a scheme that can be traced. Exactly.
Yes.
Andrew Becko says, I'm making a county electoral college plan that improves the accuracy of current system. You want to check it out? If so, where can I send it? Send it to adamcastirl@gmail.com. Thanks. Michelle Therese, thank you for that super chat. Adam, I see where you get your good looks from. Oh, thank you.
Aw.
Benjamin,
nice.
Thanks for that super chat. Batgoat says, your mom is lovely. Thanks for being awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Azazel the Fallen says, what does mom think about the nickname Soy Jesus?
I love it, actually.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I've always loved it. I know you backed away from it a little bit, but I'm like, yeah, my son's Soy Jesus, right on.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Gene says, first thing, I don't think you have the right to be this handsome, okay? Thank you. Second, how do I check to see if my ballot was counted properly? Thanks.
Oh.
Well, if you're in Arizona, you can do the, just type Arizona vote and go to the arizona.gov site, and you can just directly check through that. If not, just type in your state and then type vote, and there will be a government website that you can go to.
I wonder
check.
if there's the same lapse in finding out at every state.
I don't know. Benjamin, well, I'm assuming because they haven't counted all the votes here in Arizona yet, but
So in Florida,
they
you could
should.
probably find
You
out.
should be able to if they
Okay,
counted all the
right,
votes. Like,
right.
why
Good,
wouldn't it
yeah,
be?
good point. Where they're
Uh,
decided.
yeah, let's see. Leonard, the problem in AZ, besides losers fleeing California, is the bitter McCainites. I kept seeing Republicans for Biden signs all over AZ. Stay strong, all. I still think he's going to win it.
I'm too.
Yep, Legatus Rex, I've been feeling rather sick about how strange the outcome was in these swing states. This news is both reassuring and terrible. If the election cannot be trusted, it should be audited for the good of all American citizens. Absolutely, 100%. Dent Crow says, if Trump loses, will you participate in the MAGA movement? I feel like Trump has started something bigger than
I
himself.
do too. I
A
was
movement
thinking
that
about
fights
that.
the left's neo-racism and other insanity. I mean, absolutely. You know who I am. If you're here listening to me, you should be at least familiar with my outspoken opinions, and there's a reason why I voted for Trump, because I believe in a lot of the things that he's pushing forward and trying to make it. All right, let's see.
Adam, I also think there's a conservative movement started with young people that is just not gonna. It's gonna snowball.
Yep.
I really do. I think the
I
youth
agree.
is rising.
I agree.
Behind the conservative movement.
Yep, trying to get them to open their eyes and realize what it's all about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, I know I need more light, but the sun has gone down, and I'm just about over with the super chat. So Joao, oh my gosh, and I just got a
I'm sorry.
super chat jump.
Do I get some sort of light? Should I bring the big light from the? Should I try to maneuver something?
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Maybe I should go try to light.
Can you turn that
Should
one
we
on?
try it? Okay. I know it's not great.
Thank you everyone for super chatting. I appreciate this the support. Is that I can't
Does that look like shit?
maybe, but who cares?
Does that look like
I'm not
crap?
swearing though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm sorry.
We've already done it a few times.
I
but
don't. I did. I
we're
really
not-
tried to say S show
I
and
know.
stuff.
I know. Yeah, me too. I just how's this? Is this better?
Your glasses are look like you have white eyes though.
Well, that's because of the screen.
Okay. All right. Good.
So we'll see. I don't know how it looks, but let's see here.
hopefully we look yellow and glowy.
Let me find out where. I don't know where the super chat did a big huge jump, so I don't know where I was. Here we go. 60-second says the software is called Dominion. It's used in every swing state, every single one. Just the swing states? This is getting crazier
Just
and
the
crazier.
swing
I don't know.
states.
I don't know if it's real yet.
I know,
but
but that's what we were talking about the ducks.
I think people tend to be aware of what's going on. So, yep. Let's see here. Joao says, as a Portuguese, we had our election stolen by the left in 2015. Keep strong, USA. Cool to see the idea I had of American hippie be actually cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I like it.
Respect. Thank
For
you,
sure.
Joao. Yeah.
It's good.
You know, I actually, I not a Portuguese Joao, but I was friends with a Joao in Paris from, where's he from? Argentina. And it's the only Joao I ever met. But it was Joao.
Joao?
Joao.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And I don't know, I hear Joao, I'm like, you must be cool. Just because he was so cool.
Well, he had cool parents to name him that.
Maybe that's what it is.
No doubt.
Yeah. Anyway. Everyone's saying I look orange now.
We do.
I'm truly a Trump supporter
I
now.
think that's probably, we did this on purpose.
There's
There's actually an orange bulb in there, Adam. Look at it.
Oh, geez, it's Friday.
Yes.
I gotta play a song.
Yes.
Can you go get Rhonda for me?
I sure would.
I'd
be happy
I'm gonna
to.
keep reading these super chats
Do
because
it.
I wanna. It's All right, let me see. Vash says the guy saying Pelosi owns the software is wrong. First, it's Feinstein's husband's company, and second, it's Avid Technologies that make AV and media software, not vote tallying software. Okay. Yeah, as I said, I wasn't exactly sure on that. It's just the rumors that I've been hearing, and I did see Feinstein's name on a few different pieces of paper, and some people were trying to say that they were the same, and I needed more proof of that. So thanks for that. Let's see. Snapple Mountain, says Democrat software developer. It's not a glitch. It's a feature. Yeah, maybe. Unfortunately, that's crazy. We would need. I don't know what that is, but do you think the Democrats are hiding something? Have you been watching my episode? Have you been listening to what I've been saying this whole time? Here, I'll take it. Thanks. Because obviously I do. You know. Do I have a pick?
I don't know.
Don't think I have a pick.
What I miss?
Nothing much. Let's see. Squad Down says AZ 150,000, AZ 60,000, PA 490,000, Nevada 120,000. Dominion election software is called Dominion, and it's been used in 30 states, all states in play. Oh man, we'll
But
see.
what do those numbers reflect? What he just
I'm not
said?
sure.
Okay.
I'm sure. Tyrannus Cygnus says, from the inner depths of Uranus, Mom rocks.
Oh,
Cool. All right.
thank you.
Hydro says, you and Tim should study BJJ, then you can have someone to roll with while at home. I don't know what that is, but okay. John L. says, Ruger 1022 is an amazing firearm. Congrats. If you ever want something more oomph for hunting, look at something with in the 30 caliber. A Remington Model 700 is a solid platform, just FYI. Yeah, I want... this is just my starter gun. You know, I'm going to get something a little bit more with more oomph, as you say. Definitely in the future. Kevin says Joe Biden was the reason why Snowden is stuck in Russia. Jason Solo says the software is called Dominion, and it's not just used in 47 counties. It's used in 30 states. All of the swing states are part of that 30. All of this is coming out, all right? All of this is coming out. Jason Hayes says, your mom is awesome. Have her on weekly. I would love to. It'd be great. John Gomez says, Nancy Pelosi's aide is the link to the software company. It is in a Bloomberg article. P.S. YouTube won't let me post the link. Interesting. I'm still waiting for all the confirmation to come out, so we'll see.
Yeah, for sure.
Small SC says, good choice on the 1022. Look into accessories. There are so many cool things for them. Oh, trust me.
Yeah, he's already looked. Trust me.
I was looking. I love.
Adam knows there's accessories.
I love accessories and fine tuning my stuff. Easy E says, hey, Soy Jesus and Soy Mary. Glad to have you
funny,
here. You got yourself a Rudy Tooty Aim and Shooty. Stay chill and MAGA 2020. Thank you, Easy E.
Aim and shoot.
Ribs Exposed says, dude, I barely recognize you. Is it because of the beard? It's really coming in thick, isn't it?
Yeah,
I fully have a beard now.
You're really more Soy Jesus now.
Really? You think so?
Yes.
Or should I do like slowly get rid of it and do handlebar? No, do like a goatee, then a handlebar, then a mustache, and then have nothing. Just to mess with everyone.
Which is pretty much your usual trend.
No, honestly, I don't know what I was going for here. I just was kind of like.
It's like what's that guy's name? Jeremiah Johnson.
I don't even know who that is.
It's Robert Redford in a movie, Jeremiah Johnson, where he was a mountain man. Forget it. Watch it.
Mountain Man.
It's good.
Okay. Let's see. Benjamin the Rogue says, testing my ability to get a message out with a super chat. Adam, YouTube has already deleted my $20 and $5 messages.
What?
I'm trying from another device. Wow, deleted it.
What
Benjamin,
there?
This one worked. This device. So thank you for
Nice,
attempting. I didn't see them. I try to read all the super chats. So thank you. Aiden says, also, if you ever want to shoot, hit me up when you're in AZ again. Please read the handle on stream. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yep. I'll remember that name. Thank you. NY says, how green do you think the mail-in was, especially if it was mandatory nationally on unpurged list as pushed by the progressives? I don't know. I think it's insane. Like green, like I don't know.
Like legit?
I don't know. This person. Hold on one sec. Yo, you can't spam my channel. You get booted from my channel. This guy's going nuts. Oh my gosh. Come on. Bear with me. I have
a goofball.
I'm on my computer, so I took a second to get to this person. Get out of there with that spammy spam.
In the meantime, I want to say one thing. I read something interesting. I don't know that it was Stalin that said this, but he said a person said that the vote that is cast by everyone means nothing. The votes that are counted by the person means everything. And it was kind of spooky, meaning your vote hopefully counts. We all want that to be. We hope it is as Americans. But really, the people that count the votes, in this election especially, are the people that are determining things. And that's what's really unfair. Or at least that's what feels unfair.
Yeah.
I think.
So.
So.
All right, I blocked that I blocked that guy.
These guys out.
So, all right, back to where I was at. Let's see. Tim says all these pro-Biden people are eventually going to start calling us military baby killers again after they send us back to not so just wars. First super chat just for you and Mom and my fellow military friends in Canada and the U.S. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yep. Green as in environmental. Yeah, they
okay.
probably weren't.
I'm sure they probably didn't even give that much thought, to be honest.
Dan, thank you for that super chat. Ikoko the Crisp says, I was not political until this year. You, Tim, and other YouTubers like you all opened my eyes to what is actually going on out there. Keep up the good fight, bro.
Yep.
Thank you.
Me
Ikoko.
too.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Yep. Yeah, that was a Stalin vote. That's what everyone in chat is saying that. It was Stalin. Stalin
okay.
said that, yeah. And it's the truth, isn't it? Yep. Let's see. Benjamin the Rogue. Hey, there we go. Soy Mom, I'm a Democrat state candidate. I can tell you why Dems don't care about whistleblowers. Leadership thinks we can just keep getting away with it because no one has stopped them yet.
I absolutely
They can't
agree.
imagine it will stop.
Yes.
Nailed it.
We talked about this in the car. Who's going to stop them? Where is the?
I don't know.
They ended. They'll go to all lengths.
Agreed. Hermit the Rush says, go to Virginia election stats on the way that you state website. Prince William County, 120,000 votes for Biden, yet only 50,000 Dem House nominee Rashid, 60% with no down ballot, not compensated by Republican votes. Big discrepancy. I did see this, actually. It's not just there. There's different places. Some people I was looking at stats for Georgia, and the same thing was going on. 160,000 votes for Trump, 158,000 votes for the Republican Senate, 150,000 votes for Biden, 70,000 votes for the Democratic Senate seat. It's like, why wouldn't it carry through all the way down when you see such the same on the Senate seats? It didn't make any sense.
No.
On the Republican side. Tara Smith says, I have a 1022 and an AR-10, and I live in Texas. A-22s are a lot of fun. Yeah. Actually, I have shot an A-22 that is very or a 122 that's 1022 that's very similar to this gun. So I kind of knew what I was getting into already. But I was looking at an AR-10. They do look fun. Wade War says, actually, Adam, on YouTube live feeds, you can show guns. You just can't hold them. Hi, Mom. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to show you without holding it. I can't.
Well, we could put it on a table. We could hold the table up.
No, it's too late. I'm not gonna do it.
All right.
Sorry,
maybe another.
I wasn't planning on it.
Maybe another episode.
Maybe I'll do a showing.
You know what we could do? We could rig like fishing line and suspend it right behind you.
I could, yeah.
Okay.
Relic Pure says, East Valley, I have a car you can borrow. Runs great, just loud. Oh, thanks. Right on. Yeah, I mean, I am quite busy, and she has a car, but she works during the week, so we might possibly get out.
Saturday.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, we can go.
Yes,
all right, we'll figure it out.
I know. Mr. Paul R says, yes, Adam, I use ammoseek.com, also delivered to my door in 2-strike hurricane, Louisiana. Wow, still in recovering mode 2 months on. Wow, goodness. Cool, well, what's up, Mr. Paul R? Thank you for the super chat. Lithium Logica says, I'm in Arizona too, Pima County. I was given a marker to use, and the ballots weren't counted at my polling station. I called the number to verify my vote, and they told me there was no way to verify. It's exactly what
what happened to you.
That's exactly what happened to me. Yep, I won't know. Not Too Obvious says, proud of you, Adam and Mom. Y'all are amazing. Amazing people. Get off my glasses. Little bug flew inside of my glasses there. You two are amazing people and American patriots. P.S. Get an AR to go with your 1022. That is...
that's the plan, huh?
What I'm thinking. Yeah, maybe. Nobody says, in 2016, if 2016 was globalism versus nationalism, and 2020 is capitalism versus socialism, then a Biden wins means we need nationalist and socialist policies. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what's going to happen. So
well, that's
we'll
what they're
see.
going to implement. They're
going to try.
They will try.
They would try.
But we're holding the Senate.
Senate was going to be like,
okay, which
no.
is critical. So
yeah, Trump's going to win.
I know.
Sorry,
yes,
I believe Trump's going to win.
We got to keep our energy there. Keep the.
My energy is there. I don't believe any of that.
Mine too.
I hear someone saying no. No Timcast tonight, huh?
Oh.
I guess it is supposed to be right now. All right, that's cool. That means I can play keep playing some music.
Well, do you still have more
Jennifer,
super
Jennifer,
chat?
what?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jennifer McCarthy says, I tried to work polls. They said no because I'm Republican. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Of course. Certain Archangel, thank you for that super chat. Will says, do you think anything will come of the Veritas whistleblowers? Yes, I've actually heard that one of the whistleblowers said that they'll come forward with their actual identity if need be, which I think
It's very
I think
brave.
it's going to happen. So we'll see. Mr. Paul R says, Adam, your mom doesn't need makeup. She has a natural beauty.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Savage Manatee Design. Oh my gosh, I just got a super chat jump. Thank you all so much for all these super chats. You guys are so fantastic.
Yes, they
I just
are.
have to find out where I was. My goodness. Here we go. Savage Manatee Design says, do all houses in Arizona look the same? It looks like you could just be in my backyard.
Everyone says that.
Yes.
Stucco.
Yes, they
Arizona.
do. They look all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ours is better, though.
Keegan Keith says, AOC tweeted she wants to make a list of Trump supporters. I know.
Oh,
What's she going to do? Cut off half of America?
Yeah, what's the list
What are you going to
supposed
do with that list, AOC? They're creating this warfare. It's ridiculous. The chandelier in Mom's house says, admit it. I look like gold in this lighting. All right. Lithium Logica says, Arizona isn't uniform for checking vote. Pima County sucks. They said over the phone that there's no way for me to check my vote was counted or who I voted for.
I think that's what happened to you, right?
That's why they're telling me this.
This is wrong.
Johnny B says, Joe Biden's political director in Texas just has been arrested for voter fraud. Multiple sources are reporting. I read about this a month ago. With ballot harvesting, Ilhan Omar came out and we found out that she was doing it.
Yeah.
And then we found out that Joe Biden's political director was doing it also, but he wasn't arrested. So if he just got arrested for it, then we're in for a crazy news cycle next week.
This is a Supreme Court issue.
Trevor Bowman says, I'm a big fan, and no offense, I am stoned. Have you ever smoked a weed pen? Yes.
I actually have too.
I have. Holly Movie Star says, whether a person wants to criticize what the left does or what the right does or side of politics does, criticize with fairness,
Correct.
Something the mainstream media and their pundits do not do. You're absolutely right.
Dope.
Hank says, Adam, please search the term fraction magic. Some voter software does not count everyone as a full vote if desired. Interesting, okay. Civilian Soldier 762. I'm so stoked for you getting your first gun. 1022 was mine, and many gun owners first. If you can't find ammo, I'd be happy to send you some. Thank you. Right on. Maybe I'll take you up on that. Fob Hopper says, Kyle Becker on Twitter posted about Dominion election system used in 30 states.
Wow.
Political reported last-minute software updates cause these issues in Georgia. Last-minute software updates, of course. Shejong the Great says, National File Pima County Registrar recommends no Sharpie. Look it up. It's an educational video. Okay. Wimplo says, if you get a chance, hit up Flagstaff. The Cocosino National Forest is a beautiful place. I've been there. I have been there. Lucas says, Canadian media already reporting. Trump claims of fraud are baseless. International media are all on the left side. Yeah, I don't care what Canada media has to say about stay out of our business. Jason Hayes says, we purged all our Democratic software developers over the last year on a 30-man team. Amazing how much work we got done. Yeah, my goodness. The Dr. Ghost Pepper says, this whole election is like the plot for Man of the Year. Even some of Biden's remarks during the debates. In the movie, there's also a glitch. I haven't seen that movie, but a lot of people are telling us about that.
Yeah.
Marksman says, hey, Adam, here's another weird Simpsons thing. Sideshow Bob rigged an election a similar way to what the Dems are doing. Look it up. What a surprise. Popular Monster says, your mom is awesome. Sending support from the UK. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nobody says, no matter who wins, we need to make sure that the riggers are punished for their crimes. I tend to agree. Jason Dixon says, sup, bro? If you drive back to your home on the East Coast, stop by Houston. We can shoot together. In Texas, I'm allowed to give you a weapon. Oh, wow, cool. Well, I don't have a car. That's a lie. I have a car here, but it doesn't work right now.
I think driving through Texas is so hard. I love your state, but it takes forever to get through it on a car. Don't you think?
I don't even want to think about it. Julie says, Millennial Millie says she really deep dives and shows all links, docs, vids. Watch that one at the 1 hour 20 mark. SCYTL voting machine software is made and influenced by foreign companies and led back to Google. Also, then there's a link, but yeah, Millennial Millie, she's putting stuff out there, isn't she?
Who is it? Millennial who?
Millennial Millie.
Millennial Millie.
Yeah, look her up.
I will.
Ivolp says, fellow hippie and musician turned conservative here. Much love from Brazil. Hopefully this movement will serve as a catalyst for a higher consciousness and change all over the world. We're all watching. Can you do me a favor? Go grab a pick from my
I sure will. Where is it?
table.
Yeah.
Christina, and thank you for that super chat. Zoe Moonlight says, left loses, it was fraud. Left wins, it's not possible. Yo, be fraud. Psh, to say there's fraud in election. That was kind of confusing. Franco says, left-wing Dems and never-Trumpers are compiling lists of Trump supporters just published in Breitbart. What are they going to do with the Trump supporter list? Like, okay, and? It says half of America. They want to cause a civil war? What? Jake Dog says, Mama Criggs, where's the baby photos? Well, I'll let her know when she gets back. Dan Dan says, MX-25 mags will turn that 22 into a viable home defense rifle. Excited for you, man. Your mom is a cool lady. Via con Dios, amigos. Thank you. Jake Dog says, where's the baby photos?
Maybe another time.
Corny says, The Inquirer, 30 September 2020, memory sticks used a program Philly's voting machines were stolen from elections warehouse. What a coincidence with that glitch. There's too many red flags. Too many. Oh my gosh, you guys are just super chatting me like crazy. Thank you all so much for all this support. You guys are fantastic. If you haven't smashed the like button.
Smash the like button. Smash it. Smash it. Smash it. That's my version.
Thank
you,
a
Mom. Lot of practice.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
Christina, thank you for the super chat. So I just dropped, there it is. Let's see. John says, Sleepy Joe with 72 million votes when he can't even fill an old folks home for bingo night. Also, Soy Mom is based. Yep. Kermit Loves Bacon says, check out Tipperman's M422 LR. It's a sweet AR-22 LR. Yeah, I'll check that out. Thanks. CDN says, should they who cheated be tried for treason? Smash Alphabet with hammer. Jack, Mark, Biden pulling all stops. They lose. They done. Virginia, we angry. 90% for Trump, but it's called for Biden. It's suspect.
Suspect for sure.
Yeah, it's probably it's those freaking voting machines. We'll see it. It's all coming to light. It's all coming to light.
The problem is it's hard to pinpoint it on one or two people.
I know.
They disperse it for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. Metal Gear Tack says, I'm a truck driver and I just don't have the time to do research myself. I love listening to you and Tim on the road. FYI, there's no E's in Clavin. Okay. Right on. Clavin? All right. Christina Marie says, hello from China Fornica Co. China Corner Fornicao. Hi. The Unrepresented says, yes, all the houses are the same. They think the same and break the same, especially in Gilbert and Mesa. Yeah, they do, don't they? Alpha Zero Omega says, AOC wants a list. Remember who had a list? The bad guys from World War II. Yeah, I know. What is up with this list? Why are they trying to make enemies of American citizens and turn us against each other?
Division.
Why?
We're supposed to be United States.
I'm not holding. As I've always been saying, I criticize Joe Biden. I think he's a corrupt candidate. I think he's terrible for our country. I think he's selling us out to China, and that's who I criticize. I don't criticize the people voting for him. CDN says, if Omar did commit a felony, she loses citizenship. I think she did. We found her ballot harvesting. That Simple Nope says that crazy bimbo is going to enact some sort of final solution. Jeez, I don't know about that, but my goodness.
Let's hope not.
That's what she wants, it seems. She's trying to put us all on a list. Andrew's Paradise says, I'm voted libertarian every election since 2016, pissed at the other libertarians for spitting in the wind this election. Love from Milwaukee. Right on, thanks. Sejong the Great says, the Pima County BOE, just had a super chat jump, hold on, put out an educational video instructing voters not to use Sharpies before Election Day. It's on National File.
Wow.
I just used the markers that they gave me,
they said. They provided them.
I said, do I need a pen? They're like, nope, they're in the thing. And I walked over there and it was a marker, felt tip marker. I just used what they told me to use.
Of course you did.
I specifically asked them to.
You cast your vote, Adam. You Cast your vote.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be pissed if I found out it wasn't counted. Nathan Rayner says, hopefully with all this BS, we can all use the Florida model for counting votes. Agreed. Leonardo, bonk. Mr. Wombat says, your mom is a stone cold fox and much too wholesome for the interwebs. Regardless, congrats on the Ruger. Ammo Seek is definitely legit. Keep up the great work. Thanks.
Thank you.
I was actually curious on where to get ammo, so Ammo Seek, thanks. Andrew's Paradise. I'm 40, not 4. How does the pot-smoking agnostic deadhead become a conservative? Love my fam, fast cars, guitars, and ganja. Great content, Adam. Thank you so much. And I kind of figured you were older than 4. Then I thought maybe it was just a joke, and then I was just breezing through it, whatever. Dent Crow says, I'm a young atheist that used to be a lefty and swung full MAGA conservative this year. I'm thinking about becoming an outspoken and active. Please do.
Yes.
The more, the merrier.
I'll join you.
Yeah, Justin Hall says, sent you an email. Iron sights and golf balls for targets is a great way to truly learn your rifle. Good idea. I like that. Yeah, I'll have to get some iron sights for it. Soy mom needs a soy grandbabies. Adam, hurry up. Hey, don't you rush me, all right? Brian says, forgive me, Lord Riverwind. Just tuned in. Your mom is as co-host is effing awesome.
Oh.
I agree. The Batman, hey, Adam, just wanted to say, love you, man. Keep up everything you do. Thank you very much. I will. And Ryan Allen, thank you for that super chat. I'm going to... I just want to make sure that Timcast isn't on right now, right? That's what everyone was saying. I just want to make sure, because I would feel bad if I have gone over 10 minutes, but I just have to check. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's on. All right, that's good. That's good to know. Thanks, everybody, for letting me know. I always can trust you guys. Oh, no. Oh, they're not live. Okay, that's just a new video. Okay, good. This sounds way off.
You done with your super chats?
Yeah. Inky says, is that your second wife, Adam? She's cute. No, it's my mom, Inky. Gosh, this is my mother. Can't you see how we look alike? Do we not? Don't we look alike? I feel like
think we do.
We got the same cheeks.
Yeah, we got the same cheeks.
And maybe the same nose.
I think you got a little more of your dad's nose than me. I'm a little more Svenska.
Yeah, you got like a...
I've got a
Svenska nose?
Svenska nasty.
It's my mom. Ryan Allen says there's no E in Clavin is a Daily Wire reference. Andrew Clavin.
Andrew Clavin.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, now I get it.
Hershey Schwartz.
Hershey Schwartz.
Thanks for the super chat. For just being able to say your name. It's pretty funny.
That was great.
Let's see. Day C99 says, Justice Alito just ordered all votes to be segregated in PA after 8 on the 3rd. Oh,
big news.
Snaps.
That's pretty big.
Do you have anything you want to hear?
Melancholy Hellhound.
All right. Play Melancholy Hellhound.
You haven't played it for a while. It's such a big energy.
Well, I don't want your money. I just want some wine. Yeah, give me some of your honey. I promise I'll take my time. Oh, welcome to the heartache. Try not to lose your way. Yeah, I find myself growing sensitive to the pain. Yeah, you can stretch and crawl, I'll figure it out, but in the end you'll find me. Oh, I don't want your pity, and I don't want no lie. Shitty. Oh, and then you die. Oh, welcome to the heartache. Try not to lose your way. Yeah, it's like trudging through the muddy water. Oh, without faith. Yeah, you can stretch and crawl, I'll figure it out, but in the end, it's just me. welcome all the heartache. Yeah, it brings tears to my eyes. Yeah, those tears remind me I'm alive, alive. Yeah, you can stretch and crawl, I'll figure it out, but in the end, it's just me.
I think that was the best version you've ever done of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm sitting next to you.
I haven't had any whiskey and I can feel the difference.
Do you want a little glass of whiskey?
We don't have whiskey.
I have a little whiskey.
Yeah, I'm good.
Anyway, but that was a really good version. I think it was because I was sitting here. Are people giving you suggestions?
Nah, but I'm seeing a lot of amazing people in chat. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate that. I got a couple super chats here. Zoe Moonlight says, gun laws don't apply to black powder weapons. Also, I apologize, my grammar mistakes. I've been working harsh hours. Oh, don't apologize. That's I'll try to do what I can, but no worries at all. Tina Martin says, cool. Thank you for the super chat. Triforce Chosen says, rumors of Nancy Pelosi owning the company that makes the software used for voting in the swing states makes you think. Well, of course, I'm someone also super chatted that it isn't true. So as I said, I haven't found the proof myself yet. So I know it's, as you said, it's rumors. It's just rumors. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What should I play?
Well, I thought of something, but I don't know if you want to play it.
What?
Green tea?
You
You don't want to play that?
No, I don't want to play that on this guitar.
How about
So this is Rhonda, by the way.
yeah.
This is my first acoustic. And this is the one that I've written most of my songs on.
You've had forever. How about Chicago? Then how about your new one? Life sucks.
Okay.
That's good.
Freely, it's called.
Freely.
All right, I'm gonna play Freely.
Freely.
Yeah. Actually, someone's Tiffany is saying play Freely, Adam.
Oh yeah, right on. See.
So I will do that.
Aww.
Brian says, "Oh my God, your mom offers you whiskey. My mom won't."
Well, he is over 21.
Sergio says, your mom is cool and very well articulated. Keep up the good work, like singing, like the singing and guitar playing. Thank you so much. Inky says, can your mom adopt chat at least? Also, she's still cute. Thanks, Inky. Thank you. Dent Crow says, I love that song. I'm trying to learn it right now. Also, I hope AOC adds her to the list. That fucking crazy. Ooh, I said it. It's too late. Whatever. Yeah, that crazy. I just was reading the super chat, but
kind of slipped out.
She is kind of crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna play Freely. Life sucks sometimes, but when you realize it's not so bad, so move along. What choice do you have? You choose where your mind spends all its time. When it all comes freely, it's wonderful. Let it all come crashing like the ocean tide. Climb up to the top of the mountainside and scream it out. Don't hold it inside. When you find a smile, naturally, that's the magic, don't forget it. It'll help you see. In the dark, in the night, when you're trying to find your way home, and you've lost your sight. When it all comes free, it's wonderful. When it all comes cry. ocean tide. Climb up to the top of the mountainside and scream it out. Don't hold it inside. When it all comes free, it's wonderful. Let it all come crashing like the ocean tide. Climb up to the top of the mountainside and scream it out. Don't hold it inside. Thank you, everybody. It is Friday. A little
Very
jam.
Good, Adam.
Thanks for joining me, Mom.
It's been a pleasure, Adam. I enjoyed it so much.
Word. Thanks, everyone,
And
for
all of
hanging
you
out.
too.
It was a fun night. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Normally, I'd be going on my Twitch channel later on tonight, but obviously I'm not in my studio, so I won't be. But